Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel. This is Mr. Dragon. Welcome to the channel. I will be doing your general reading for September 16th through 30th, and that's going to include, I'm going to talk for a few minutes about your astrological patterns and also get into doing some oracle cards and a full tarot spread for you guys. So before we get started, just a few little quick notes that we're going to make here. This is a general reading. This will not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. If it does resonate with you, these are your messages. If they don't resonate with you, kick them on out to another Aquarian. It's meant for them. This is also going to be corresponding to Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. However, if you know your natal chart and you know you have other planets in Aquarius, you may feel this very resonating with you as well. And also all Aquarius cross-watchers are very welcome to join us. While you're thinking about it, reach out and touch that subscribe button, join our little dragon family here, and also give this a like, give that dragon claw up as I call it, and let us know that you enjoyed the content. So let's go ahead and start talking a little about your astrology patterns. All right, so guys, this is a very active couple of weeks in the stars, in the planets. There's a lot of motion and a lot of movement going on. So first we start out with Mercury and Venus moving in Libra. This is a very positive pattern for you because Libra is one of the signs that is very harmonious with your sign, both being air signs. So Mercury is the planet of communication and thought, Venus being the planet of love and relationships, and when it moves into the sign of relationships, we're thinking a lot about partnerships and love and romance and all kinds of either friendships, romance, business partnerships, any kind of one-on-one agreement that we make with other people and how we relate to them. Saturn is moving direct on Wednesday the 18th. This is also a very big motion. This is the traditional ruler of Capricorn, but this planet used to be your traditional ruler. Before Uranus was discovered, they believed that Saturn was the true ruler of Aquarius. So Aquarians, you actually share a dual planetary rulership, because before the discovery of what the planet Uranus is attributed to you now, Saturn was it, as well as Capricorn. They shared a planetary ruler. Very interesting little factoid. So this will definitely be affecting you. It's going to actually start activating that second house of finance, resources, and your values. So if you've been feeling stuck in the mud with money, stuck in the, kind of in a rut with that, that's going to help. It's also going to be helping your spiritual life, because that's been something that's really been activated by that as well. So keep an eye on that over the next 7 months. That's going to be a big motion. So then the autumn equinox is upon us, the beginning of fall, and that is triggered by the sun's movement into Libra on Monday the 23rd. Then we round out the month with a beautiful Libra new moon on Saturday the 28th, and that is all very positive for you, because all that Libra motion will hit your universal 9th house of Sagittarius, and you will be thinking about how you can expand, what more you can learn, how you can better your mind, thinking a little more positively, thinking more expansively, which is always a great thing. And combined with the Libra energy, you may be traveling to see a loved one, traveling to see friends, or they might be coming to see you, traveling for a love interest, to build a relationship stronger. Those are all coming up. So let's go ahead and start getting into your cards. First I'm going to pull a card from the Major Arcana deck, then one from the Spirit Animal deck, and then one from Crystal and Gemstone deck to see which one of these is strongest with you right now. Dear angels, divine beings of light, ancestors and guardians, helpers and healers, please be with the sign of Aquarius as we read for their sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs. Please protect your energy as well as mine, and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Woo, Aquarius, this is a strong month for you, absolutely. Death card comes out straight up the top. So to me, this is all about transformation, rebirth. This is Scorpio in energy. And actually, you know, just this month before, we were passing through the sun sign. And actually, as of this recording, the sun is still going through Virgo, and that is hitting your universal 8th house of Scorpio, which definitely deals with transformations, death, and rebirth cycles. So you're definitely feeling that very, very strongly right now. This is also a great time of healing, you know, this next couple weeks, because, you know, as you go from the 8th to the 9th, you transform, you know, through those heavier obstacles, but then, you know, you have that really beautiful rebirth. So anything that you're trying to heal or you know, regenerate right now, very, very good for you right now. Okay, so let's pull a spirit animal card, and let's see which one of these guys want to come out play. Ooh, so pronghorn deer. Very beautiful card. It's the action card, which is amazing to me because, like I said, you know, going into that 9th house energy as we transit into Libra, that brings up a lot more movement, travel, and action on your part. So now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. And Aquarius, yes, you do have a quick wit because you are an air sign, which deals with the mind. So you absolutely use the combination of your mind and your intuition together, and you'll come out really, really well. So now let's pull a crystal or gemstone card and see which one of these is best for you to use right now. Ooh, so right now, Aquarius, this is a big time of detox for you with that bloodstone coming up. This gets into the root, the heart, and the sacral chakra. So this is a very multi-purpose stone. It's a beautiful kind of green and pinkish red color. And so this could be a beautiful time to not just detox your physical body, but also your mind. You know, clear it of worries, clear it of anxieties, clear it of any kind of, you know, harsher thoughts, getting into that more grounded center, healing the heart, healing the sacral, which is that, you know, sexual and creative chakra that's just above across the hips. So very, very strong cleansing and clearing that's coming up for you right now. So let's go ahead and get into the Celtic Cross Tarot spread for you and see what comes up. Yeah, Aquarius, it's interesting. You've been going through quite a bit of activity and energy going through your 12th house of Pisces, with both Saturn and Pluto continuing to travel there in the universal chart. So very, very deep spiritual transformations, if you ask me. All right, so let's see what comes up for y'all here. What kind of storyline emerges for my Aquarians? Okay, so your own energy is very much at the center of this reading with the Page of Swords. Yeah, oh, definitely. Okay, so yeah, travel is definitely coming up here. All right, Aquarius, so let's see what comes out. So Page of Swords, that's the first card, that's the center. This to me is very much Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy because it's all air. It's a very young energy though, so this usually is the new start of a new idea, a new way of thinking. And you're very successful with that because look at that Six of Wands that crosses that card. So this is a very, very positive beginning. In the immediate past, Aquarius, there's that 4 crossed by another 4, so 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. This really indicates to me that you've needed a lot of rest. Maybe you haven't been getting enough sleep, enough downtime, and there's a part of you that just kind of needs, you know, to have some relaxation and take a break from any kind of difficulty, either at work or in relationships, any kind of conflicts that have been going on. You need to rest. And then crossed over that is the Pentacles, the 4 Pentacles, which also tells me that you're kind of closed up. You may be worried about finance. You may be worried about being vulnerable. So it's like you've really got to start to open that up, because you're not going to get very far if you're too closed up. On the underneath, there's that Page of Cups. This is a very, again, very young energy because it's a page, but, you know, he's bringing forward that compassion, that empathy. Many times this is a card that denotes, you know, an apology, either you needing an apology for someone, they needing an apology from you, and kind of having that mutual compassion for each other. So then this is crossed by the Empress. So to me, there's a lot of beautiful love energy coming through. She always has that symbol of Venus. This is very Taurus, Libra energy. This is also being creative, abundant, attracting, you know, more good things to you. And she's very nurturing. So it's kind of like if you need to apologize to somebody, it's like, come from a really nurturing, sweet, soft, gentle place. And you also are kind of hoping to get that in return. So it's actually a very beautiful energy. Very, very strong card up at the top for your higher consciousness, higher mind message. There comes that Judgment card. So you're clearing out the debris of kind of an old life, old ways of thinking, digging out those deep patterns from the mind and moving past the mental illusions or blocks that you've had. And it's very successful, yet again, it has very deep roots in actually manifesting here on Earth. So the more that you clear this out, the more everything starts to improve on the physical plane. And to me, the Ace of Pentacles, all those aces are always the divine stepping in. So it's like really literally the hand of spirit coming in and saying, here, Aquarius, I'm going to actually help this situation get better, and you're going to see it in the manifestations. The more that you clear all that old energy from your life, and, you know, you're not afraid to kind of look at the dark, look at the places where it's like, oh, I didn't want to look at that before, but now I'm going to stare it down, and I'm going to focus on it, and I'm going to work through it. So it's very powerful. Coming into the future, Knight of Cups. This again, like I said, traveling for love, traveling for a friend, traveling for loved ones. This is very highlighted with the Knight of Cups. That's always moving forward. Many times with romance on the mind, it's crossed by the Three of Cups, so it's actually very welcome. If you do that or someone does that for you, it's very happy. It's a very celebratory outcome. So Aquarius, let's go and get some more advice on this. I'm going to do some clarifiers on the cards that we've already pulled. First one is going to be the suggested approach. So this is you freeing yourself. You feel bound, you feel tied, you feel stuck. You feel like there's nothing you can do to either talk your way out of it, move your way out of it. You're tied and bound. But you know this card is all about the fact that she is right next to those swords and could back up on those things and cut her own ties anytime that she feels like it. So you can do the same thing, Aquarius. It's like you've sort of got yourself in this problem and you can get yourself out of it. So let's see some clarifiers for that. Okay, so that's happening very rapidly because look at that, the 8 and the 8. Beautiful balance. You are going to free yourself very quickly from this pain, from this anguish, from this stuck feeling. Coming into the next position, what you need to know, there's the Fool card. You need to know that this situation that you're facing really requires you to embrace a lot of innocence and fresh new energy and to not have foregone conclusions about what's ahead. So let's clarify him. See what comes up. Ooh, so the Ten of Cups. This is all about, you know, that emotional fulfillment, all that spiritual, beautiful connection that you seek, happy home, happy relationship, you know, emotions being healed. And so, but it takes you really having the trust, having the faith in the divine. You can't make a lot of judgments in advance about it. You really just have to take the leap and see what comes. But I think it's going to be really good based on that beautiful card outcome there. So the other things that you fear, or the things that you hope for, Aquarius, there's 6 of Swords, and so this is definitely very indicative of you're really hoping that you're moving towards smoother waters, and you're afraid that you may not be. So really this is something to kind of focus on and say, you know what? I have to confront that fear, and I have to keep that mind to focus on staying calm. It's like if we're in a situation that's really frustrating or aggravating, it's like maintaining that calm in the face of conflict. But that's really kind of what it takes. So here's that 6 of Swords, and we're going to see a clarifier for this, please. Yes, oh, Aquarius. So this is all about you really learning about your emotions, really learning about your emotional state and mastering that emotional state. And that's how, you know, look at that, because this is the King of Water, the King of Cups, the King of Emotion, the mastery of emotion. And, you know, understanding that water and emotion are a very powerful force, just like the ocean is a powerful force. And water is something that we need. It's vital for life. But if it's out of control, boy, you know, it gets us into trouble really quick. So, you know, but this is you passing over those difficult areas and going towards a really beautiful new beginning. And it really comes because you're you know, really reining in those more, you know, destructive emotional tendencies. So then we come to the potential future. Very beautiful card there with the 2 of Cups, which is definitely, you know, a soulmate connection, a fated relationship, connecting with someone that you love very much. And usually this is the start of something. So it's kind of like, if this is something you've already been in, this is like, let's start over. If it's something that you haven't met someone yet, then that means it's somebody new that's coming into the picture. So let's clarify this a little bit. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Whoever your Queen of Wands is, this is usually a very fiery person, very strong, very passionate, very dynamic, doesn't hold back. Whether it's male or female doesn't matter. These are not gender specific, but you know, whoever this person is for you embraces both that very feminine quality. You may find them very sensual or seductive, but very passionate, very upfront, very magical in some way. And this is somebody you've kind of been through a lot with already with that Temperance card, because it's like you've come through the fire, and really right now you're just trying to reach that balance again with them, a balanced kind of earthy, stable energy. So let's pull a few, not a few, but one card from the Whispers of Love Oracle, because we're going into so much Libra right now. That I'm pulling one of these for everybody to give that love message for the end of the reading. Okay. Oh, I love this. So Aquarius, look to your inner strength. And this is what this is about. Like I said, with, you know, strengthening your understanding and your mastery of your own emotional state. You are stronger than you realize. So if you kind of are saying, I don't know if I can get through this, I don't know if I can handle what's coming next, you absolutely can. You're stronger than you know. You're more resilient than you know. And that's a very beautiful way to end these messages. I will be back very soon. I'm going to be doing readings for Saturn's movement direct, and also for the coming fall and the autumn equinox. So have a wonderful couple of weeks, Aquarius. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.